Hey guys, CJ here. Today I'm bringing to you guys another casual type of video. This painting is actually another one of the paintings that I'm doing for the Mermaid video project. It's honestly a lot of paintings. It's 13 illustrations. So that's kind of like a reason as to why this is taking so long, but I'm really excited to put it all together and to bring it to you guys. I've said it before, but I just really hope that you guys like it, and I think you guys will like it because it's gonna be really fun. This painting, I wanted to try something a little different since in my previous painting, I did the sunset painting with the very vibrant colored sky with the pink and orange and blue. It was really nice. The colors were really nice. The clouds turned out pretty good, but one thing that I wanted to try was to do layered clouds. Like you have clouds in the distance, in the like background distance that you can like kind of see but not so much because of the depth, and then you have clouds that are a little bit closer that you can see a little bit more clearer, and then you have clouds that are a lot closer that you can see really clear. And I wanted to really play around with that and emphasize the depth with the different layers of clouds, and I think that would have been really fun, and I feel like I accomplished that here, but I definitely think that I could have done some things better because I feel like the whole painting is really blue. Like there's not really a lot of different colors. Like yeah, the cloud here, it looks like a cream color, like a light yellow off-white color, but later on I decide that it doesn't really look good, so I change it to just be that like blue and white cloud color that is very common. And this could have worked. I just think that I didn't really have the values clear from the get-go, so it like blended in with the sky a little bit. Other than that, I think I did pretty good with doing the layered cloud effects. I really like how it came out. But yeah, I'm just working on the painting a little bit more. One thing that I really do like that I did was below that cloud, that yellow cream colored cloud, instead of just like cutting it off at the bottom, having that sharp line at the bottom, I worked at the bottom some more so that it looks like the clouds have more depth to them. I know I'm saying depth a lot, but that's really like the only word that I can use to explain it. But I like how it creates that feel of space in it, and also putting the shadow along the water in the bottom. I really like how that came out. So I came up with an idea to illustrate the Little Mermaid book that was done by Hans Christian Andersen, and I listened to an audiobook of it, and I really loved the descriptions that they used, and it really painted such a vivid picture in my mind. So I wanted to make illustrations of those, descriptions and make it into a video. So the descriptions that he would use, I don't want to say too much of it because I don't want to spoil it for the video project, but the descriptions that he used were so vivid. I wanted to do them justice, and really paint what I saw, and I think I did pretty well with that. This whole thing was pretty complex because the way that he described it was complex, but yeah, I'm really excited to make the video project. Here I'm working on the mermaid, and I really love the colors of this mermaid. I think she stands out really nicely and contrasts really nicely with that really warm and orange with the very blue landscape around her. Doing this part of the mermaid was so much fun, like having the tail and doing the little details on it, the reflections, and making her look like she just came out of the water, so she's like super shiny and stuff like that. It was really fun painting this mermaid, and honestly I was inspired by the live action Little Mermaid, how they did the tails and how like colorful they were and how diverse they were in their colors and the shape of the tails. So I wanted to incorporate that into my little project that I was doing for the Little Mermaid, and I think I was able to do that pretty well, honestly. Here, I noticed how blue the painting was, so I went over with, I think it was an add glow layer in Clip Studio with a purple, so that just to give it some more interest in the colors, because it's just so blue and it still looks so blue, but it's just like I don't really know where I would add different colors to it, you know what I mean? Because it's like it's a blue sky and it's water, and the water is going to reflect on the blue sky. Maybe if I did the water a little bit darker so that it wasn't so light, because the ocean is not really that bright, you know? It's not really that light in color, it's a bit darker, especially far out into the ocean. It's really a dark blue. So I think if I made the ocean a darker blue, it would have stood out better and it would have made that distinction between the water and the sky a lot clearer. Here I'm adding in some whales into the photo, and not the photo, into the painting. And honestly, I think the depth was a little bit weird. I feel like I could have done the perspective a little bit different, because the whales far off into the distance don't look so far off into the distance, if you know what I mean. But it's just a few knickknacks here and there, little kinks that I had to iron out, like the overall thing being super blue and the weird perspective. But I think it turned out fine. I don't think it really came out that like bad in my opinion. But yeah, adding in those like spouts of water coming out from the whales. And since the sun is going to be shining through those water droplets all around the air, I added in a rainbow to, you know, add more color into it to make it a little bit more interesting. And also, as you just saw, I added a little effect on the corners of the painting to look like water is on the screen and it's dripping a little bit. I think I was able to accomplish it well. But definitely let me know what you guys think, because I would love to hear your feedback on it. But yeah, that's pretty much the painting, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and continue letting me know if you like this type of casual content, and I'll see you all in the next video.